Greetings, everyone. It is I, the mighty Haysoos. I am back with One Piece, chapter 10. Well, it's not 10. It's 1100. Or 1100, whatever you would, prefer. It's quite the, amount of chapters in 1100 chapters. Whew. Anyways, the chapter is called Thank You, Bonnie. Reader's request of the cover page today is Usopp watching Sanji chop vegetables and being reminded of the Usopp Pirates crew. So Usopp is obviously getting ready to make dinner as Usopp sees carrots, peppers, and onions, and then he is totally reminded of the Usopp Pirates of pepper, carrot, and onion, the kids of the village. So, we start off the chapter today in where Vegapunk was talking to Kuma about his stuff. But unfortunately, there were transponder snails, and the world government found out what Kuma and Vegapunk were up to. It's business that brings me here today, not pleasure. It's Borsalino, Kizaru, Admiral Kizaru. Chilly, eh? Not at all like Punk Hazard. This is the place where I plan to recreate the very future of humanity. In fact, I'm having difficulty keeping up on top of all the ideas that flow endlessly from my mind because of the brain fruit, and he still has his huge ass noggin. That thing is huge. So, you know so many things, and yet you don't know every inch of this laboratory yet. Uh-oh. We can't have you negotiating with pirates in secret. As we see in one of the panels, we see a world government snail watching on in. Transponder snail or whatnot. You know, the camera ones. Oh, shut up, Borsalino. This is what I hate most about you. Look, I'm sorry, it's just my job. The Marines are waiting outside. Guns to the ready. This may not matter to you, Vegapunk. Oh, it's Saturn. But regardless of Bartholomew Kuma's suitability to be the model of clone soldiers, he's a pirate worth 296 million berries. He is a pirate worth 296 million berry bounty on his head. Berry bounty on his head. Yes, it would shame the Navy for us to use clone soldiers of such a man. So I have no choice. Oh. Excuse me. So I have some considerations for you, Bartholomew Kuma. Man. The first is that you will join the seven warlords as a pirate. The seven warlord system. Now that brings back memories. A rookie named Ace recently knocked out one of the seven, and we've been searching for a replacement. The pirating world is growing restless, and you would be ideal as a warlord. Ace knocked out a warlord. Which one? Maybe it was Jimbei. Who knows? My second condition, Kuma, is that you must be a human weapon for the Navy. You mean have them augment my body? That's right. Your unique qualities will make you a menace to other pirates. That'd be a big help to us in the Navy, too. Shut up, Kizaru. He's right. Kuma also has a prior record of revolutionary activity. We cannot have that power turned against the world government. Therefore, my third condition is that you must ultimately abandon your mind and your free will. Jesus. No, Kuma. Now wait a second, Saturn. Yeah, Fucking Vegapunk is not happy about this. Now wait a second, you're asking him to die, Saint Saturn. Is that just because you can't control the other 7 warlords at a whim? Removing the human will from a cyborg just turns it into a simple robot. Are you asking me to kill this man? You are in no position to make demands, military scientist. These are my 3 conditions to have your daughter's life saved. We have no obligation to put up the massive funds needed to save one measly little girl's life, unless you promise to uphold these conditions. This is murder, pure and simple. To perform such an operation would violate all human morality, and would you do it on me, Vegapunk? Oh, Kuma, no! Bartholomew, no. I was so worried that his demands would be impossible, and I wouldn't be able to save Bonnie despite being so close. We just see a panel of Kuma crying. Thank you. I will gladly accept any fate if it means curing Bonnie's disease. And everyone's shocked. Well, except none other than Saint Saturn. Even Kizaru is a little miffed. Kuma! And so, we see Bonnie running around happily. Vegapunk, how long will it take for Kuma's augmentation and the full treatment of his daughter's disease? Half a year to treat the sapphire scales and another full year before she can go outside safely. That's a year and a half altogether. For Kuma's procedure, 2 years at the least. I'm so glad Bonnie will be cured by her 10th birthday. Think of your daughter as our hostage. Once she is cured, you will no longer have any reason to obey us. I'm not going anywhere, but we must be certain that the world government will take custody of her care of her after. But we must be certain the world government will take custody of her after her treatment. Her freedom will be guaranteed only when you have fully lost your free will. Poor Kuma. Then Kuma and Bonnie will never see each other again once she's better. It would seem so. While Kuma's undergoing the augmentation process, he will reign over the seas as a warlord. You will be forbidden from contacting your daughter or escaping after the procedure. If you violate that order, your daughter will be turned into a slave. And that shocked, that word, slave, shocked Kuma to the core. I will never meet her with her, but I just have one request. I don't want Bonnie to know about her disease, or the fact that she is being held hostage, so I ask that once Bonnie's surgery is done, she is not to be held in some drab government facility, but in the comfort of the church in the Sorbet Kingdom where she grew up. If you promise me that, I will never go visit her, and I will do exactly as you command me. I don't know if taking this deal is very trustworthy, considering how slimy the world government is. Very well. As long as she is under watch, it doesn't matter where. This should prove to be an interesting 2 years. So we cut ahead a bit. You'll be staying here for the next 6 months, Bonnie. With you too, Daddy? Yes. They found some disease in me as well. I need to undergo tests. We're twins! Yay! Oh, this guy is Sentomaru. This guy? Sentomaru's like, this guy? Look, there are lots of rooms with no windows here, but there's lots of dangerous stuff too. Be careful. And Vegapunk is brainstorming. I'm going to create the weapons of my dreams. Damn it. The ideas just won't stop coming. I need someone else here to help me write out what's in my brain. I need you to eat for me and go to the bathroom too. Oh, he needs someone, and that's how he created the satellites. I'm so busy, I just want to rage. Oh, another idea. I'm short-handed. I need more hands. If only there were more. If there were 5 more. If only there were 5 more of me. So some panels of Kuma undergoing some augmentation, as we see in the next panel. Bonnie getting the medical treatment she deserves. And in all these panels, we see them happily going about their days in the lab. Even Bonnie drew Kuma's face as a drawing. And we just see some cargo ships coming in, and they're building the lab even bigger. And then there's one big feast with pizza that Vegapunk probably created. That's, the food thing that he created. But I think the strangest panel out of these all is that they're all doing the Nika dance. And for some reason, I don't know why, but Kizaru's there as well doing the same dance. That's literally like, if he found out that he was if the world government found out he was doing that, that's almost as like treason. So then we cut to 6 months later. Good. You're coming along well. In another year, you should be good as new. Thank you, Vegapunk. Thank you. Can I come back when I'm cured? Of course. So Bonnie is cured, in the stages of curing. And then so she is shipped off back home, Sorbet Kingdom. Kumachi, Bonnie, they're both back in town. It's been so long. Will you be living here again? In another year, I'll be all cured and I can go outside again. Well, isn't that wonderful? Just like you said, you'll be better by age 10. I hear you. I hear you need looking after again, Bonnie. It's old bag Connie. It's old bag Connie. Bonnie, that's no way to treat your elders. We'd be happy to take care of her, Kuma. Yeah, leave it to us. Sorbet Kingdom, Queen Dowager Connie. Thank you. You're doing me a great favor. I'm a pirate now, so I can't stay here in the country. So yeah, Kuma has to leave. I don't think I'll be back for at least a year. What? That long? I'll write you plenty of letters. Good. And then the next time we're together, we'll go and see the horizon at sea. I can't wait. I want to go on lots of vacations. And I would love to take you anywhere you want to go, Bonnie. I would have loved to do it. But unfortunately, he won't be able to because of the deal he made. So he's just not telling her the truth, unfortunately. As we see a very suspicious woman. We'll take it from here, Kuma. Who's this woman? We see a bunch of doctors and a nurse. Cipher Pole number 8, Intelligence Agent Alpha. That's her name, Alpha. Oh boy. I'll be here to monitor Bonnie's disease until she's perfectly cured on doctor's orders. We'll be handling everything from temp checks to daily doses of medicine. Call me Nurse Alpha. Nice to meet you, Bonnie. Bonnie doesn't feel very safe. She's just been like, huh? Who are you? Kinda. We can't have any suspicious strangers around before she's cured, so I'll want to see some identification from all of you. What? What a bother. And what did you build out front? That's our temporary housing. It's almost like they made like a huge gate to stop people from going in. She's just whispering to Kuma. A child's neck can be crushed just like that. I know, I'm not coming back. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you for being born. What? Take care. They called this pirate a tyrant, But Bartholomew Kuma was utterly faithful to his orders from above. His presence among the 7 warlords terrified the pirates of the world. Young master, there's a new warlord. Oh, it's Doflamingo. Kuma the tyrant? Well, we've got another miscreant on our hands. Oh, it's Crocodile and Robin. Or should I say, all Miss Sunday. Aren't you curious? I don't care who it is. Anyway, have you eliminated the witness to our rain-making ship? We also passed by Dracula Mihawk, as well as where Kobe is with Alvida. He's as big as Whitebeard, they said. Who's stronger, Kobe? Me or him? Lady Alvida, of course. We see Ace, Jimbei, Whitebeard, Blackbeard as well as Marco. Jimbei, I heard they got a replacement already lined up. Isn't that nice? So yeah, Jimbei left the warlord system. And who are you to talk, Ace? I'm reading about it now. A former king, eh? And there's an active king in the lineup as well. The world of pirates has changed. And we cut to Boa Hancock. It matters not to me. I will never go to Central. I will never go to Central. But we still need information, Snake Princess. We see Moria as well. She. A paw-palmed man. What kind of power is that? Even still, a warlord too. He's a warlord too, master. And we'll cut to the revolutionaries who are taking it even harder. Aren't the 7 warlords servants of the government? Kuma would never do something like that. It's Koala. And then we cut to where Kuma's on his own ship. And the drawing Bonnie did is his... the drawing that Bonnie did of him is his Jolly Roger. To Bonnie, I am writing to you at sea. It is difficult to travel now, being more famous. But I am doing well. How's everyone while I'm traveling the world? And he's just sending this message to News Coup. Or, well, you know, it's like a postal service. Sorry, I know it's a long trip. I'll find many places to take you once you've turned 10, Bonnie. You have new orders from the government, Bartholomew Kuma. We see a panel of young Luffy running away from a tiger where he was training with Ace. Well, no, Ace. Well, yeah, he's training by himself now, Luffy. Ace and Sabo are doing their own things, and he's still stuck on the island because he's a youngster. It's mad now. So Luffy's running away from a tiger. And the panel ends with Kuma getting his order from the government. Where are you right now, Kuma? In the East Blue. What is your command? And so that ends the chapter with Kuma at Fuchsia Village, basically. He's in the East Blue, where Luffy departs. So it makes me wonder, is the world government making Kuma search for Ace? I don't know, maybe. I don't know why the world government sent Kuma to Fuchsia Village, the East Blue. Are they looking for the Gamu Mi? Maybe? Well, we don't know until the next chapter, and that's the end of the chapter of 1100. 1100, basically. Chapter 1100. And I hope to read the next chapter next week. Alright, this is Haysoos signing off. Honestly, that was not as good as the last chapter. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10, in my opinion. It felt yeah, there was a lot of dialogue. Not much was happening other than information dump and what happened, and basically how the world government screwed up Kuma's life. With you're not allowed to visit your daughter until you Yeah, you're not allowed to visit your daughter. Sorry. You want her cured from her sickness? Well, you have to become a slave to the world government. And that's the end. Alright. Haysoos is signing off. Goodbye.